Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome back to the Kigali Arena. This is the FIBA AfroBasket. It's the Day 5 Group A clash between Rwanda and Cape Verde. Of course, this is game day 3, and that means the winner of this game will win first place, or clinch first place, and go straight to the quarterfinals. Here is what has happened so far today. Guinea with the shock of shocks, winning over Egypt. Angola beating Democratic Republic of Congo. And after this, Tunisia taking on Central African Republic. Great Group A standings as we speak. Rwanda at the top, 2-0. Angola, the DR Congo, and Cape Verde follow in second, third, and fourth. But we do know that DR Congo will not be advancing in this competition. So we already know the 3 teams that at least survive the group phase. So I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Graham Hiscock. And it's always exciting, Graham, when we have this, both of these teams play for different reasons. Eddie Tavares, you know, the Almeidas, who can't be excited about that when Cape Verde play? And then, of course, Rwanda with the home court, but also all these players that just seem to be playing in the clouds right now.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Jeff. And yeah,
good afternoon.
Well, good evening. Walter Tavares, 14.5 points, 14 rebounds a game. Xavier, 5 assists a game. They need a massive game from him, and even Almeida and Joel Almeida, second and third in scoring for this team. So they're the three leaders, along with Xavier. But it's going to need a total team effort and to pick themselves up from the loss versus DR Congo. They lost 70-66, having beat Angola on opening night in that epic clash, winning 77-71. But of course, Angola, we've just seen winning, and will be going through to the quarterfinal classification, which will prove to be exciting on Monday. Now Rwanda, the host, exceeding all expectations, Jeff. Playing with control. I've just been talking to Sheikh Saleh, and he said when he came to Rwanda there wasn't the structure, and he's implemented that, and my goodness has he done that, and the team have delivered so far in the first 2 games, going 2-0.
Well, you know what? He came in and he's done a great job. He talked about how he spoke to Kenny Gasana, the veteran, about what they needed to do, what players do we need, what else do we need to do in terms of training. Gasana said, listen, we need more friendlies. We've got to play together. So he came in looking like a good leader, looking to hear the input of everybody and to try to make this Rwanda program better. And certainly it's gotten off to a great start here in Kigali.
Agreed. Kenny Gasana, leading scorer, 15.5 points. William Robbins, new addition to the team, Rwandan mother, Belgian father, 15 points a game. And Ndizai, 10.5 points a game. Any catch, leading rebound at 5.5, and Kenny Gasana, 6.5 assists. So they've played so well, lifted by the great crowd here in Rwanda as well. And we're looking forward to seeing another fantastic game.
Okay, we're going to have a pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthems.
Thank you.
Okay, national anthems have been played, and we will get a look at our referees as well. Tonight, lining up in the middle of the court, Arnold Mosea from South Africa, Redo Andari from Morocco, and Hassan Komate from Cote d'Ivoire. So for Cape Verde, Jeffrey Xavier, Ivan Almeida, Fidel Mendonça, Joel Almeida, and Eddie Tavares in the starting five. And coming off the bench for Coach Trovoada, you can see Lima, Correa, Mendez, Abreu, Conde, Lopez Marquez, this Alton Marquez, and Coronel. And boy, what an inspirational talk that Ivan Almeida gave the other night about wanting to play this year for this man so he could be alongside and experience this with his brother, Joel, but also to play with Eddie Tavares, because it's not every summer that you get to play with Eddie Tavares, and the fact that he's wanted to play and to be here with his national team, he wanted to take advantage. So it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do that for Ivan Almeida, who, by the way, also said he thinks he's probably playing right at around 50% as he rehabs from injuries. For Rwanda, Hagaman Twari, Ndeze, Kenny Gasana, Prince Ibe, and William Robbins. Of course, Robbins, the big sensation on opening night, coming out, scoring those 16 first half points. Gasana, the veteran, steady. Habimana, Shobozwa, been terrific coming off the bench. Sangwe, Kazinetsis, Shaka, and Poyo, and Kaj, all playing for Coach Cheikh Sarr, who obviously you would have known in the past as the coach of Senegal, both the men's team and the women's team.
Yeah, Rwanda have been playing inspired basketball, really lifted by this crowd. Gasana, the leader, but he is the leading scorer, but he's not having to force shots anymore. He's got William Robbins around, and Poyo with some big plays. And Jean-Jacques Shobozwa has hit some massive shots, no bigger than the three down the stretch of their previous game. Prince Ibe, foul trouble in game one, no foul issues in game two, and he was awesome, and he gives them a real threat inside, and he's going to have to be at his absolute best to deal with Eddie Tavares tonight. One thing Cape Verde have got to be aware of, three-point shot, 43.3%. Rwanda are shooting from behind the arc, Cape Verde just above 30, so there's a big differential there. Cape Verde 50 rebounds to 40 of Rwanda, and of course a lot of that is from the big man, Eddie Tavares. 14 rebounds a game, he's averaging 14 and a half points. Both teams have been involved in great games, and this promises to be another classic with the crowd here, with the president of Rwanda in attendance, I'm sure, as he has been in the two previous games. It makes it more than a basketball game. It is a major event, and Rwanda so far are living up to all the expectations of their country.
Maybe surpassing them.
Absolutely.
Good evening and welcome to Kigali, folks. And already starting off for Rwanda against Cape Verde, Ndeze coming out and drilling it for a three-pointer. What a start. Mendonça, he tries to get it right back, and he does.
Wow, what a start.
2 threes in the first 20 seconds.
Hold on to your seats, ladies and gents. Ndeze knocking the three down.
And Gasana stepped out of bounds.
And then Mendonça replied, that is just catch and shoot. That's what he's great at, Ndeze. He's hit some huge shots. And then before Rwanda can get set, Mendonça, that's a good sign for Cape Verde. Mendonça hitting a big three.
I should say 2 3-pointers in the first 15 seconds. Having watched the replay, incredible. Ivan Almeida, Mendonça again, good. Oh, goodness me.
Wow.
These guys want to go straight to the quarters, don't they?
Huge shot He made some massive shots in the opening night win against Angola, who's at it again.
William Robbins, meanwhile, drives in and scores, and you can see how he got that shot up quickly, so Eddie Tavares couldn't block it.
Good play. No fear going inside, knowing that Tavares is about. Just a quick finish with the right hand.
Xavier. And this time there was going to be pressure on the shooter as Endesa got out there and bothered Mendonça, who couldn't catch it cleanly, goes out of bounds. Just ignore the last name on his shirt. It should say William, but it's William Robbins, and he's from Belgium. His mother is Rwandan, and when he got the call to play for this national team back in July, he jumped at the chance, and boy, has he made it a memorable trip already. Xavier bounce pass. Again, Mendonça, 3 in a row for Mendonça in less than 2 minutes.
FIBA Mendonça, massive threes in game 1 and 3 huge ones at the start of game 3 here in the winner takes all contest.
Robbins hands it off to Prince Ibeh, and he tried his luck against Tavares. You know, Prince Ibeh has been very, very good at this AfroBasket in the fourth quarters.
Yeah.
Before that, it's taken him the time to warm up.
He just rushed that shot a bit. He took off on the opposite foot with the left hand. Left foot, left hand finish, trying to get the ball up as quick as possible before really Tavares can affect the shot.
So what do you think, 9 points tonight? Mendonça's going to be the leading scorer? It's incredible.
It's just a great start. His average
Here he
is
goes
8.
again. Could it be another? Okay, he comes back down to earth, misses, and now a foul, a push. So the foul called on Cape Verde. That foul was on number 8, Correa. Remember, the winner goes straight to the quarterfinals. A lot at stake here. 3-point shot is good. And that was Hagamentwari. So we have a shootout here in Kigali. Mendonça again, good, his 4th 3 of the game.
Wow, great transition there with Mendonça hitting that 3, and before him, Hagamentwari knocking down the 3 for Rwanda. What a start.
Robbins. So it looks like a foul's been called on Prince Ibeh as he battled for position.
He needs to keep out of foul trouble. They had real issues on Rwanda's first victory.
I'll tell you what, this has been some good basketball, hasn't it? We watch the games here, folks, and then when we leave and go back to the hotel, we're still talking about it, and we talk about it all the time. It's just one storyline after another. Right now, the storyline is Mendonça! 5 threes!
Unreal from FIBA Mendonça, announcing himself on the biggest stage in Africa, in the biggest game of this group. 5 threes, this one from the corner.
Fidel Mendonça, 15, Rwanda, 8. It's unbelievable. Oh, tough pass. Wow. Corralled by Correa. And he gets in again, this time over to Joel Almeida, wide open 3! Well, at least we know somebody else for Cape Verde is going to score tonight.
And I said to coach of Cape Verde before the game, are you guys ready? He said, I think so. I think he's right. That's an unreal start. Coach Rwanda must be absolutely thrilled. Mendonça taking responsibility. They kept finding him, and Rwanda couldn't keep with him.
Three position. Okay? So you just cut the guy. We stay man-to-man. We say man-to-man, but you just cut. Don't help, don't stay with nobody. Stay with him. You box him out. You got that? Okay, number 7. All right, now, guys, I just told you, the shooter, who is this? You can't put like a 4 out of 4. It's too much on this, all right? Oh. All right, so offensively, we go fist. You go fist. We go fist. Here, look for the shot outside. Fist, okay? Stop the 22. Just play 0. Play 0. Play 0. Let's go.
It's all about FIBA. Mendonça, 15 points. In 4.5 minutes of play or so. They just keep finding him. They just keep finding him. Different spots. Far corner, near corner. That alive, and it finds its way to Mendonça again for that 3. Great start for Cape Verde, and Joel Almeida adding the other 3, and it's 18-8.
Wow, this is just unbelievable. I mean, are you kidding? 6 threes for Cape Verde and 5 by Mendonça. Interesting, Szoboszlai has come in to stick to him like glue. Mendonça to take him out of it, and that's probably a good decision.
Foul on Kenny Gasana. He's had a couple of turnovers and a foul now. He's just struggling. First time he's had any sort of dip at this AfroBasket.
Xavier gets blocked by Prince Ibe. Eddie Tavares misses and goes up for the rebound, and it goes off of Eddie Tavares' hands.
Good defense by Rwanda there to keep Eddie Tavares.
See who this goes off of. Oh, it looked like it. That's it. Yeah, look, it looks correct.
Yeah.
Can't blame the man for trying to
and who was
get
challenging?
the call changed,
who was challenging Tavares' shot there? Jean-Jacques Szoboszlai.
So Tavares, Mendonça again. He gets a little bit of space, and well, this time throws it off the side of the backboard, and like a bullet out of a gun. Wow, what incredible hustle. They're going to count it because it went off the backboard. I take it, and then was on the rim. So if it goes off the backboard first, but it looked like it was coming off the rim. I think that should not count.
Ball was right above the cylinder.
I think it was actually, yeah, on the way out. I think if Rwanda get this, it's a break for them. Watch again. It goes up, goes off the glass. Oh, it was definitely going to go in, actually,
yeah.
But
was the ball far enough down into the cylinder?
Well, here's
Tavares isn't allowed to knock it away.
Well, they have a chance to talk about this. I mean, the way this game has started for Rwanda, it's a very important 2 points. Okay, they're not going to allow it. And it's going to be Cape Verde basketball. So incredible hustle by Tavares. You know, you could talk about his shattering the backboard. You could talk about his rebounding. But let's talk about his hustle.
Desire to tip that ball away was huge.
Here he is again, going up against Prince Ibe, and puts it up and in. Wow. Yeah. Best center in the competition. Yeah. Not even close.
Once he gets that deep, good patience though, quick dribble and a finish right at the hoop.
William Robbins. And reaching in and stealing it, Correa. You know, it's really interesting how this is going to play out, because this Rwandan team is riding a wave of kind of euphoria right now, supremely believing in their chances, the way they've won their games. And if they don't win this game against a team that probably a lot of people think they're going to beat, what's it going to do? Will it take the wind out of their sails? I think it might. And the ball is blocked. It'll stay at this end.
Yeah. But they haven't come up against any Tavares yet. And Cape Verde, a very potent team, emotional team, because they've been a little bit up and down at times. With a big win followed by the tough loss. And now they're regrouped, refreshed, and look at a tough proposition today.
Interesting how they got the early lead. So there's a three-pointer, and that was short. So Trovoada took out Ivan Almeida to give him a chance to rest. Xavier Tavares. Oh, here we go. And he was pushed by Prince Ibe.
Trouble again.
Just out of the outstretched arms. I think Prince Ibe got a tap, but it sure looked like he pushed him.
Will they leave him in? There's 2 fouls. Back to the scenario of game 1.
Well, making free throws also didn't start well for Tavares on opening night against Angola, but eventually he came around. And he makes both. They admitted they weren't ready for their last game.
Well, they're ready today. You learn your lessons. Egypt weren't ready today. They've learned a big lesson.
Egypt falling to Guinea. That was, wow, still hard to believe.
Still processing that information.
Choboswa goes in, and not even the slightest bit worried, it appears, by Tavares.
I think that's a really good play. Just concentrate on the layup. Get as close to the basket as you can, so you use the basket as a protection against the shot blocker.
Ivan Almeida into Tavares. They whip it around, and Mendonça was open. He's red hot. Xavier should have gotten him the basketball. Mendonça's like, why didn't I get a touch?
Yeah. Don't go away from what got you the lead. Keep going back to Mendonça.
Here's Joel Almeida taking it away, and he's going to race in and get the two-handed jam. 14-point advantage for Cape Verde.
Joel Almeida, so impressive. 14 points a game so far.
35 years of age. And Desai runs out. Ivan Almeida steps back. Well, that would have had this place buzzing if he had hit that one.
We've got some Cape Verde fans in here, cheering their team on.
Gasana, tough shot.
They're just not getting the clean, open looks that he's been getting in the first 2 games.
Here's Mendonça. He likes to catch and shoot more than creating off his own dribble. Xavier again, puts it up, and this time it's good.
He struggled in game 2. Not so far there. That's a great look. Good signs for Cape Verde again.
Biggest lead of the game. And now the ball getting after it. So it'll stay at this end. Emmanuel Trovoada extremely happy so far with how this game has started.
Their energy's up, and they're just getting after everything. Step quicker than Rwanda. Rwanda have played at such a high level for the last 2 games.
Well, Empoyo's now in, so that is going to help. Alex Empoyo, one of the revelations here. And in Robbins, there he is. And look at him get on the ground for the ball immediately. Choboswa trying to pass it over to Prince Ibe. Eddie Tavares tries to make the pass. And Ivan Almeida gets it to Tavares. They're all on the ground. And Empoyo tried an alley-oop. I'm not sure if that was what he should have done. Chauvazois pulls up, and that's good. I'm not sure there's a more improved player in African basketball than Chauvazois.
Wonderful play. He was so influential. He was just brilliant in game two. Made big play after big play at both ends of the floor. That was an amazing sequence that almost just captures AfroBasket right there of all the hustle.
And a foul called on Ivan Almeida, leading with his forearm, trying to clear some space here. And already, Empoyo diving on the floor for the loose ball, bringing the energy. And Chauvazois, of course.
Just attacked Mendonça, who slipped. Once he'd slipped, Jean-Jacques Chauvazois had the wide open shot. What a sequence of play.
Empoyo, good.
He's a difference maker, Jeff. You've highlighted him, and he's just highlighting himself. Fantastic play.
Joel Almeida under pressure and still hits it. 7 threes for Cape Verde.
High-level play here. Great three-pointer for Joel Almeida. He has made a number in the last 3 games.
Oh, Gassana lived dangerously and wasn't able to, but it was late in the shot clock anyway. So that's how it finishes, folks. The end of the first quarter. Late in the game clock, I should say. Led by Fidel Mendonça, Cape Verde, with a 29-14 lead over host Rwanda.
Here's the early stats. 7 of 12 from three-point range for Cape Verde. 3 of 5 from 2. 40% for Rwanda from 2. 4 of 10. Struggling today. 2 of 7 from 3. But tough for them to keep the same levels of the first 2 games. And there's some of the best plays. And it's just 3 after 3. Endesai hits. Mendonça hits. It's a three-point clinic. Cape Verde 58% from 3. Mendonça hits from the other side. William Robbins just attacks. Extra pass, Mendonça, same result. Three-pointer for Obituari, just stepping into his 3. And then down the sideline, semi-transition. He just is picture perfect on his shot. And then again, Carrera, great job on the hustle. Excuse me. Yes, Carrera, and it just hands it to Mendonça. Joel Almeida with the steal and the throw down. Just comes for the blind side of Prince Ibeh. Good job there, and he hustles down the floor. And Desai can't catch him. Great quarter of basketball by Cape Verde, exactly what they needed. Now Rwanda's resolve is going to be tested.
Wasn't that nice hearing Ivan Almeida talking about Joel, saying how he got him into basketball and kind of how he's his hero and everything. And
yeah,
it's just a very huge opportunity for these guys. So Coronel checks in for Cape Verde. Mendonça takes a breather. Chauvazois from New York. And this time it goes off of Ibeh.
There was a 3 early in the offense there, but these guys, if they're wide open, they're just going to let it fly whenever it is in the shot clock.
Almeida, dangerous pass to Almeida. Cornell steps back. Shot clock about to expire. Almeida, another jump shot. This one a 2, but that was under duress, yet he took it cool, calm, and collected.
Great shot from Joel Almeida. He's good on the catch and shoot. just as good on the catch and the dribble and just finding space to let that go.
And eBay.
Really
This is not the Cape Verde team that we saw lose to DR Congo the other night. This is a much better, much more focused Cape Verdean team.
Yeah, the team have done great.
And a foul on Ivan Almeida, leading and clearing out.
You've got to be careful there, even. That's 2 unnecessary fouls for him. That's the only minus for Cape Verde so far. But a great job by the coaching staff, by the physios, the doctors, strength and conditioning coaches to get these guys back up to this level for this crucial game. Rwanda just looking leggy, and they need players to come in and give them an injection of energy and emotion.
Cash comes in for Cape Verde. Principe goes out. So Tavares also goes out. And Conde comes in for Cape Verde. Maybe more of an opportunity to attack the basket here for Rwanda with Tavares out of the game. But ditto the other end. And for Cape Verde, Habimana also in. And Poyo is good. You can only be impressed.
2 great young players combining. Habimana coming into the game. In the second quarter, he's been so good for Rwanda. And then Poyo with the long-range shot. Good play there.
Conde. And comes out, but the offensive rebound keeps it with Cape Verde. Gasana steal or gets over to the ball quickly. William Robbins. And couldn't quite control it as he tried to explode to the basket down the left.
He'll be frustrated there, Robbins. No Tavares underneath to worry the shot. If he could have just kept hold of the dribble, he would have had a clearer lane to the basket.
Conde up ahead, 2-on-1, Coronel. And Joel Almeida, extra effort.
Whatever it takes.
Coronel again, goes up and he's fouled by Cash.
And Coronel playing inspired basketball for his country here. Hasn't featured heavily so far, just averaging 9 minutes a game. That's his first score of AfroBasket.
Does not complete the three-point play, but his basket takes it up to 16 points, the lead. Sana bumped by Coronel. You really get the feeling that for either of these teams, but especially Rwanda, if they can win this game and get straight to the quarterfinals, you can already punch success on this AfroBasket. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
but if they
correct.
get to the after the great start, if they get to the qualifications to the quarterfinals, and then it goes awry and they don't win, then it's going to leave.
Yeah, after such an amazing start, but you start 2-0 with top-level performances.
Here it is, Coronel, and as he goes up, Gasana knocks it out of his hands. However, it goes to Conde, and Conde goes up and scores.
Rwanda just didn't quite react quick enough to the loose ball.
They have scored more than twice as many points. Cape Verde has scored more than twice as many points right now as the heart of Africa, the land of 1,000 hills.
So Conde doing a good job down that left-hand jump hook. Rwanda have got to start taking control of the ball.
And nice shot from Rwanda.
Eli Cash, first points of the game, mid-range jump shot on the baseline.
Korea. And again, another three-point play opportunity. This one for Korea.
Good drop off and attack, and they're really into this, Cape Verde. All their players contributing. Highly charged play, and Carrero just with the off-balance shot, and he makes it off the glass.
37-19, but even with this brilliant start by Cape Verde, the way the Rwanda play, you know this thing is far, far from over.
Yeah, agreed. They can play, they can score in a hurry. It's just they need players on the floor who've got energies. Maybe they're going to have to use some underused players in the first 2 games.
Well, Sangwe's coming in,
yeah,
and also number 8, Kazanetsa.
Yeah, players that have got some energy in their legs that can then step up and help the cause.
They've maybe been a little slow reacting defensively, or they've, Rwanda, you know, shouldn't be leaving those three-pointers open, three-point shooters open. But they're still a talented bunch here, and they can pour in the points themselves. But they've got to get it right defensively. And you also have to say, I mean, you can't expect Cape Verde to shoot lights out like this for the rest of the game. I mean, it just doesn't happen.
No, the way they started with Mendonça was just incredible. And Joel Almeida taking it on as well.
Conde knocks it away. So turnover for Rwanda. 4 minutes here into the second quarter. No signs of slowing down yet for the team in blue. Oh, wonderful pass to Conde. However, Kaj rebounds the miss.
Might have been a better option off the glass.
Habimana over to Empoyo.
Good looking semi-transition there. Just in and out for Empoyo, but he can make that. He's already made one from that spot, so he's got to go ahead and shoot that.
Oh, what an explosion to the basket, but then he misses the shot. Correa. Kazanetsa gets it over to Sangwe. Oh no, Sangwe, one of the newcomers to this Rwanda team.
Coach Sal's having to rotate the bench. Just give the guys that put so much into those first 2 games a blow, and then they're going to have to get them back in.
Conde, probably not the offense that Trovoado is looking for. Again, Sangwe, he's behind the arc, and again another miss, but the rebound by Empoyo, and he is just, wow. You can only be impressed.
Yeah, that's confident stuff to take that jump shot on after the offensive rebound, just turns up, just catches, squares up, little fade, elevation, nothing but net.
So timeout Cape Verde, let's listen in.
Sempre que vamos inventar, vamos levar. Até o Seculo está lançado fora. Mike, pedi, Ornos volta, a bola entra no Mike. Sempre que vamos inventar. E já começaram a deixar de defender. Eles já tiveram tiros abertos, sozinhos. Quem está cansado, por favor? Quem está cansado, diga agora. Recuperação defensiva, ninguém vai. Já começaram a marcar. Qual foi o ataque que eu pedi? Ornos volta, não fizemos. Vamos fazer o 2. Vamos jogar e insistir. Secu, essas bolas de baixo de cesto é para marcá-las. Concentrado e defender.
Rwanda just starting to get into it, having to go to their bench, find some different rotations, and Empoyo 7 points, 2 rebounds. He's going to be key. Habimana's in, a couple of rebounds, couple of assists.
Well, these guys have built the lead, but they're still watching, and they want to get back in the game. You can see, but Trovoada has his reasons. Correa, and we might just see the other guys get off the bench if Rwanda score, and we have another empty possession for Cape Verde.
That's unfortunate. They broke the press, but you've got to know who you're passing to, and Conde just couldn't step forward and catch the pass.
Kazinetsa from the arc. Almeida is actually back in the game. Oh, and the dunk by Mendez.
Yeah, great job by Mendez, just going baseline. He's been really pumped up from the start. Netty Mendez.
And Pollo rims out his 2 misses. The ball has literally been going down and then it popped out. Point lead for Cape Verde. Joel Almeida gets it to Conde, and another opportunity for 3-point play.
Great drive by Joel Almeida.
Look at this.
That's a tough pass over his shoulder.
How about this dunk here from Mendez?
Again, plenty of energy.
With the runway, and there he goes.
He's really come in and been a big lift for Cape Verde. Coach Travada's getting a lot out of this team today.
Olivier Chaco's checked into the game, number 10. And this is the free throw. Habimana and Pollo again.
Coronel chases down the defensive rebound.
Gets down low over to Conde, and yet again another foul down low called on Rwanda. They thought they might struggle having to guard Tavares, but I think it might be a little disappointing that they're struggling like this, going up and trying to stop both Mendez and Conde.
Again, the help comes to the ball, which leaves Conde open, and he's going to go to the foul line, but there's a real problem inside. And great that this group can maintain the lead and extend it. A smart play by
Joel,
Coach Travada, and well, the way he's utilising his roster.
Yeah.
And he's bringing guys in who are hungry, who want to help the team. Even Almeida's in foul trouble, so he can sit. Xavier's sitting.
Alton Marquez thinking, when am I getting my chance?
Yeah, well, be on the edge of your seat, ready to go, ready to help your nation.
Biggest lead of the game, 23 points for Cape Verde. Did not expect this, folks, I have to say. But Mendonça set the tone with those 5 3-pointers. Kazinetsa from the wing.
That's more like it. Beautiful move. Left-hand dribble. Nice fake. Sets his feet and drains the 3.
What I like is that all of these Rwandan players, Cheikh Sarr has given them confidence to take that shot. He knows they're not going to make them all, as long as they're good shots. And again, a good, strong rebound.
They're getting a foothold back in the game again. Still a big lead for Cape Verde, but good defense there. Just one shot and a defensive rebound.
Pollo. Kazinetsa. Comes into his own man. Back outside to Arnel Sangwe. But the excellent work by Kazinetsa gets it back. And then Sangwe makes the pass to Shaka.
More composure underneath, softer touch, and that would have gone down.
Joel Almeida, strong, but not able to get it to go. Now Shebazwa on the open floor. Oh boy, that is flirting with unsportsmanlike. Certainly Cheikh Sarr is asking for it. They might look at it.
Well, first off, great defense by Rwanda, and then Shebazwa in the open floor is a problem for Cape Verde.
He really is. So Kazanetsa hit the three, and that was a big shot for Rwanda. Just kind of need to have that feel-good factor.
They need to get the crowd off their seat, which they have done so often the first two games. A little bit flat today, but it's competition basketball, playing every other day. It's tough. You've got to manage your body and your mind.
Sangwe, right idea, but made the play too difficult. Joe Almeida. Again, takes it down deep. Now this time passes it out, and Saka commits the foul. So that is over the limit now for Rwanda.
Good attack at the closeout from Carrera. Shaka was coming out towards him. Just ripped the ball across to his right-hand side and attacked. And gets to the foul line, as you say, Jeff. Rwanda in team fouls. Cape Verde got one to give.
So Lima now in the game as well for Cape Verde. And so the only player yet to play is Ailton Marquez, although he usually comes in the second half, if memory serves me correctly. The free throws take it back to a 23-20 lead. Pollo just kind of lost control of it as he got close to the paint. Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
He was walking a fine line over there, Kazanetsa, with a potential bump.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room there. You can see why they're putting it up the sideline, because the next pass is Lima, which he makes, but he's going out of bounds. So it's a way to beat the press if you pass it quick enough, but not enough room.
Shabazwa, Sangwe. Good effort at the end by Shabazwa. I think it's going to be Cape Verde basketball. Oh boy, Rwanda, I think, might have gotten a break. Well, maybe it did go off for Korea. Oh boy. Just a little bit. Lima hit that ball into the backcourt. Shabazwa for three. And it's all quiet right now.
Again, lots of energy in that rebound from Mendez. He's loving getting these minutes. You can see it.
Oh, excellent work, Sangwe. Almost forcing the turnover. Mendez. Offensive foul.
And it's that man again, Jeff, putting his body on the line.
Shabazwa.
Yeah. He's a leader now in this group without Kasana and Robbins, and that's such a brave defense. Mendez much bigger. Bosworth does not care.
He's got captain potential, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
Here he is. Boy, plays at 100 miles per hour. And Pollo, another three attempt is good. Well, when he's missed, he hasn't missed by much.
Yeah, and because Shabazwa's playing so quick, the defense end up towards the basket, leaving Pollo wide open from the top.
Final seconds ticking off the clock here in the first half.
Bounce again.
And that turns it back over. They don't have much time, though. What are they going to do?
Just get back on D. That's what I'd do. Cape Verde, you're 20 up. Don't give the referee a chance to check you up.
It's got to be a catch and shoot. Well, he almost made it, but it wouldn't have counted because he let it go too soon. Or too late, rather. So, Cape Verde, what a start to this game to determine first place in the group. They get hot from three-point range. They lead at halftime, 46-26 over Rwanda.
Great performance by Cape Verde, really bouncing back after the disappointing loss to DR Congo. Look at them, 9-16 from 2, 7-14 from 3, with the incredible start by Mendonça, 7-9 from the line. Good start Good job by them at the line. No free throws at all for Rwanda in this game. There's the rebounds, 22-17. And that's with Tavares off a lot of the time, 13-7 assists, really sharing the ball, 8 turnovers to 9. Good job pretty much by both teams. Mendonça with 15 points, all threes. Almeida 10, that's Joel. Conde 6, and Poyo 10. Jabozwa 4, and Ndizai 3. That was early on. So,
Ndizai hitting that first three, but then Mendonça just took over. He answered with a three. And then he answered with another three. And Robbins kept the scoreboard ticking over, but then Fidel, keep faith with him, Mendonça, yet again, hitting another three.
There was no answer. He was the answer for Cape Verde.
You know, sometimes the ball just falls, and if somebody is going to stretch the floor like Mendonça has yet again, as you can see, it becomes problematic. I mean, what are you going to do? The only thing you can do is guard him, and that's what they weren't doing. He had to hit 5 threes before they called a timeout and inserted Shobazwa into the game.
Yes, smart play here by Carrera as well, knowing Mendonça's there, just handing the ball. He loves that spot, and the height and the arc and the rotation on his shot was just perfect as he made 5 of 7 threes. And Joel Almeida with the slam. He's such a solid player for his country. Shobozwa with the quick move left, leaving Mendonça on the floor.
You know, Rwanda going to have every opportunity to come back in this game. It's going to start with defense, and you can see it wasn't just Mendonça hitting threes, but Joel Almeida comfortably hitting that long one.
That's maybe the pick of the bunch for the threes. Great concentration on the shot fake. Another Rwandan player coming to him, and he still knocks it down. And nice three by Mpoyo. He's got some big-time plays in him.
Yeah, Mpoyo has come out and scored 10 points to lead Rwanda. And not just with his scoring, but with his hustle and his rebounding, his overall defense. But Cape Verde could not have asked for a better start. And it was the Stars that started it off. But then it was the other guys coming off the bench to carrying it forward. So 46-26, Cape Verde on top of Rwanda at halftime.
Finish.
Oh, great block in the end by Cameroon's number 15, Kome. And Branko Badio now looking again. Drives in, alley-oop pass! Dave flushes it.
Koulibaly.
Oh, no-look pass, Solo Diabate. He is a magician.
Beautiful no-look pass for Fofana to finish.
He's attacking, but he's not having any success. Alley-oop pass to Costello. And Malogo then has it knocked out of his hands. And Mitoro. Oh, the alley-oop! Where did that come from?
Holy cow, what a pass and what a finish.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone. and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Side bad man from the distance. Don't you say for the back to the distance. Nah, yeah. Come from the distance. I be play for the camps in a bit. Yeah. Nah. Kill me. March this way. Say,
back, everybody, to the Kigali Arena in Rwanda. It's Cape Verde versus Rwanda, and Cape Verde in complete control here. Mendonça 15 points.
Get back into it that way. Still take the threes, but pull up and hit them on the break.
So William Robbins is back out. And Tavares back in, so.
So second half action underway here in Kigali. The deciding game in this group. The winner goes on to the quarterfinals. And Cape Verde could not have played really any better in that first half, opening up a 20-point lead over Rwanda in this battle of unbeatens. Excuse me, it's not a battle of unbeatens. Cape Verde have already lost a game, and Tavares has shot and scored here early at the beginning, well rested, and all signs point right now to a Cape Verdean celebration after this game. They are looking tough.
Well, just a steady start for Tavares, not having to overexert himself. 6 points, 3 rebounds. Nice little jump hook there, just overpowering the Rwandan defense.
And Poyo, high arcing shot. Tough. You know, if you look at his name on the stock market, it's going up and away. I mean, he's playing terrific basketball.
That was a tough move, having to dribble, step back. With Mendo's right all over it.
Joel Almeida There you go. That's what you need if you're Rwanda. You need turnovers.
Gasana and Robbins in the game.
Gasana and eBay. It's interesting that Ivan Almeida starts on the bench, and I don't know if that's Coach Trovoada wanted to give him a break. Endese gets in, lays it up and in.
Yeah. Rwanda back to their starting five. And they are delivering.
I think if you see one more turnover and a fast break, you get a timeout from Trovoada. Here's Tavares making a very difficult catch. And he's fouled and goes up. So he goes to the line, but we can only be impressed by number 22.
Yeah, just you playing to his strengths. Power dribble, Prince Ibe again, just getting too connected on Tavares. If he's going in for the jump hook, just put your hands up and let Tavares try and shoot over the top. But it's not only great to have Tavares here, it really lifts Cape Verde, lifts the competition, but his attitude and application while he's been here has been phenomenal.
The more you watch him, the more you appreciate how special he is. Well, he wanted to play for his country, and he made sure that he was here at this FIBA AfroBasket. These are the types of tournaments you want to play in, so you can look back on your career. Endese and Gasana trying to rebound that position, but Menonsa was able to knock it out of his hands. And now Gasana with a reach.
Careful, Kenny.
So you can see Ivan Almeida. Here's the reach. Ivan Almeida watching, and he admits he's not, you know, he should be rehabbing, he said, his injuries.
Yeah.
It's about 50%, he thinks.
And that might affect his opportunities with clubs during the season, but playing for his country,
yeah. Boy, Almeida, another three-pointer.
Great three-pointer. Playing in the company of his countrymen is more important, as I was trying to say.
And just a bounce pass, eBay, and kind of flailing going towards the basket. Joel Almeida leans into one. This time, Prince eBay. That's much better. Quick outlet. Oh, and William Robbins did an excellent job of making sure he got possession. That was excellent work by Robbins.
Yeah, and that's how Rwanda have got to go. Get some points off broken play. Fortunate to keep that alive, and it's more like the Robbins we know from game 1 and 2.
Mendes drives in over to Tavares, and how about the big fella with the soft touch?
It's a beautiful looking shot just along the baseline. Nice penetrating kick to get him wide open. And knocks the shot down.
With 16.5 minutes remaining. Still a 21-point lead for Cape Verde, and then the ball thrown into the hands of Tavares. Xavier on the break. I think there might be having some celebrating going on tonight on the islands of Cape Verde.
They have some serious weapons, Jeff, when they're all firing.
Prince eBay goes up for the dunk.
Hello, Eddie, as he flies up above the hoop and looks down at Tavares. Not many players have been doing that in this competition. Great dunk by Prince eBay.
And now the ball goes out of bounds, but the ruling is that it went off of Gasana. What a pass that was by Robbins to Prince eBay. Here it is again. Look, nice pass. Simple basketball, effective. Good block by Prince eBay. Xavier gets it back. Tavares with those long arms, able to get it and go up for the dunk. And thankfully he didn't rattle it. And look at him. What is that?
I'm not sure if he's at the press conference for asking, but wow, he just leant over and grabbed that rebound, went up, threw it down, and no hold on, just threw it, let go. Great job. He's obviously been warned and advised by the officials.
What about the celebration, or about the...
Hanging on from the last time, just to say, please, just dunk it.
Here it is again. Get out of my way, he says. Don't worry, I'm not going to hang on it. And now what is that? That's the question. What is that?
Look at the size of his hands. The rooster.
Yeah, maybe he's the rooster, yeah. Maybe he's nickname. I'm not sure, actually.
I think he was just sending a message to Prince eBay. Hey, anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh, good drive, and Tavares blocks from behind.
Hey, good job by Prince Endesai. If you're going to drive to the hoop, drive all the way. Don't just try the floater. You've got to use the basket rim as your friend to make it tough for Tavares to get the block. Nice job by Dudon and Desire. The line for 2 shots.
Well, he once said Sergeant SWAT is a perfect nickname for himself.
Who's that? Tavares?
Yeah, Eddie Tavares.
Not lacking confidence then.
But I wouldn't say that it's the SWATs that distinguish him. I mean, I think it's his, I call him Mr. Composure, really. Here we go, Joel Almeida.
And right on time, Jeff. That's the sort of stuff that he can help you with as well. Simple screen, but really effective. Stands totally still. Joel Almeida, the beneficiary.
Kasana from long range.
Kasana out of sorts tonight, just didn't hit that in the flow.
Xavier. And again, they throw it to Big Eddie Tavares. And now the foul called. Just can't take off and have a... They're not allowed to have a big game tonight, are they? Kasana might be... Yeah, he's not going to come out. Endese is coming out.
Kasana scoreless tonight.
Yeah, he came into this as a MVP candidate. But you're allowed, you know, you get more points for those later in the competition, the better you play in those late games. Sure.
He's averaging 15.5 points a game.
And Mendez drives in, hands it off to Tavares. This time he's got a lot of hands in his eyes.
Good job by Rwanda there.
3-point shot is good. Wow, he's been good, Kazanetsa.
Yeah, really impressed with him. Kazanetsa, that's his first 3 of the game. Just passed over the top into the corner, and he drains it.
Xavier. Back out to Tavares. Oh, we're going to see the 3. Didn't fall for the Cape Verdean Tower of Power. Here we go again, Kazanetsi. Oh, the follow from Prince eBay.
They switched off there, Cape Verde. Prince eBay saying, hey, don't forget about me, with the big time moves around the hoop. He just gets after it, no box out. Tavares is just standing there. You've got to box out Prince eBay. Look where he's come from in transition, on the trail. Times his jump perfectly. Crushed.
And Trumbo out of knows, hey, this thing isn't over. I better get my players' attention right now and try to stop this momentum.
Hey! Se vocês deixarmos entrar em 3 pontos, estamos fodidos. Pararam de correr. Quem está cansado? Ah, não estão cansados? Então por que é que não baixamos para a recuperação de físico? Quem lhe quiser? Ei! Precisamos jogar que a bola saia de um lado para o outro. 2. E diga como é que estamos? 2, 4, 5 em baixo, 5 em baixo. Partilhem a bola! Partilhem a bola! Não há lançamentos equilibrados, vamos! E defesa, defesa!
That's the beauty of basketball, is that even down 63-41, Rwanda know they can go on a run here and make this thing very interesting. And Trovoada also knows that.
Yeah, and I think it's a good timeout as we look at Joel Almeida. 16 points, the older brother of Ivan. Yeah. And he's just had some great shots. This one here off the screen.
He's had a great AfroBasket. He really has.
Yeah, total consistency, total calmness for Cape Verde.
Now Tavares.
They need to keep moving that ball.
Xavier dances into the paint and puts it up and in.
Just play with a sharp rhythm, don't let it get clogged up. Nice little floater there for Xavier.
Pollo from three-point range. Robbins gets it back. And Xavier again. And good hands by eBay. Almeida. Wow. Hard to stop that.
Yeah, and again, eBay's not reacted, not anticipated where the ball's going to go, and Tavares first there. And the key there was a quick catch and put back.
Kasana goes in, gets some contact, and earns a trip to the free throw line.
And there's Kasana getting to the free throw line. Not a factor yet offensively, but I think if he can make one big play, he could be off and running, and maybe the comeback is on.
Serves as a spark. Ivano made it, comes back in. Shobazwa also back in.
Rwanda needs some speed in the lineup. And there's William Robbins.
They got to start harassing and forcing turnovers. Right idea for Prince eBay, but boy, it's been that kind of night for Kenny Gasana. Still just without point. That's the guarding Ivan Almeida. Joel Almeida has it taken away. Or has it knocked out of his hands by Shobazwa.
It's going to be Shobazwa who's going to make it happen, and he can take the lead. Poyo's on the floor.
Look at this. Oh boy, I think that might be Rwanda ball. Looked like it went off Almeida's left foot. Ivan Almeida. And Shobazwa. Kasana looking. Give it back to Prince eBay.
Nice attack by Gasana, throwing it into the big man.
So that foul on Correa. No, it was on Tavares. Second foul. So there's one to Gasana. And look at the, he's got to hurry up. He's got to throw it up. Gets it off just in time. Ooh, almost made it.
Crowd willing that in. I think Cape Verde have taken the crowd out of this game, which has really helped them.
Yeah. Well, you can only applaud them the way they come out tonight.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with all this Cape Verde team, and the coaching staff have got them perfectly prepared.
Mendonça.
Yeah, that's It's not his best effort, but they still want to get it to him, Jeff. He's in that corner.
That was the corner where he's done all the damage before tonight. Tonight he's been at the other end of the court.
Yeah.
But still in the right corner. Crowd trying to get into it. Sana to Empoyo, feet set, and can get the drop. Oh, what's going on here now? So we see battle for the rebound. Not sure.
Doesn't seem to be anything untoward. Might need to have a look at another angle. Zanetsa is
backpedaling as if it's going to be on
Carrera. Or is it Carrera? There's 2 8s out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's 8 on 8.
Yeah, Kazanetsa is going to get hit with an unsportsmanlike.
Or was that just the natural movement of his?
I think he might get ejected for that. We'll see.
He's come down like a hammer with his right arm.
He could,
another look. Here we go.
He could get thrown out. We'll see. They threw out the Kande the other day for Democratic Republic of Congo.
Well, yeah, you can see Carrera holding his head. Let's have another look. Yellow 8. There's no need for that. I mean, the ball's not going into Carrera's hands, unless it's a natural movement of.
I think he's gone.
Yeah.
I think they're going to send him off.
Unnecessary physical contact. It looks like on that replay.
Unsportsmanlike. And now watch and see if they. Okay, so I think he's fortunate that he's still. Oh, wait a minute. I think he's fortunate that he's still playing. There's Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda, the most famous fan, perhaps in African basketball.
Yeah.
Never mind Rwanda basketball. And always takes his seat here. Comes to all the games, comes to a lot of the games, even when Rwanda's not playing. And very popular president as well.
It's been a tough watch for him and the Rwandan fans tonight so far. But Cape Verde are a very talented team, and they are showing exactly why tonight. And they already had one epic victory against Angola on opening night as well.
Joel Almeida.
Good job by Prince Ibe under close attention from Tavares.
All of that cost him 1 point. And the ball was zipped in there to Empoyo. He couldn't catch it.
We've got a couple of coaches sitting behind us, I think. Jeff, patience, and that's a good word to use.
Are you talking about that 5-year-old kid?
Yeah. Yeah, I've invited him to join us in the commentary position.
Correa, oh, he was going in, and Ibe just said, not in this house. Desana goes in, a chance for a 3-point play. What a turnaround. And that's what Prince Ibe does. He makes plays like this, game-changing plays.
That is huge, great timing. He's on 3 fouls. If it had gone wrong, it'd have been in real foul trouble. Then straight down the other end, the crowd on their feet. Gasana could have gone with the pass to Kazanetsa, no. Makes the 2 himself.
But he also wants to get involved, doesn't he? Oh, boy. That kind of night, but at least they get the ball back.
It's a big deficit still, but they've got to come out of this game, whatever the result, with some momentum.
Yeah, you're right.
If they lose, they are going into the classification for the quarter-final playoff, which will be on Monday, and there will be some unbelievable matchups in that.
You can see how good they are, though, when they get out on the break. They want to run.
Yeah.
Entry pass, eBay. Well, I guess Cape Verde had the perimeter guarded, and that was the best way to do it, but 25-point lead for Cape Verde, 68 points for them, 68 to 43 over Rwanda.
It's been a really big performance when they needed it from Cape Verde. 56% from 2, 43% from 3, 10 of 23, 77% from the line, and that's really impressive as well. They're averaging 71 points a game. They're already at 68. They're going to surpass that comfortably this evening. It's the best players of the third quarter. Boyo involved again. Really tough step back. Alex Boyo, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. The throw ahead. The 3 from Robbins. Hasn't been able to get into the game or affect the game as he has previously. 5 points, 3 assists for him. Same for Kenny Gasana. They have been quieter tonight after their inspirational performances in games 1 and 2. And there's throw down by Tavares, just muscling his way in. Hardly has to leave the floor. Once he's got it, Empoyo is pushed away, and he throws it down and just lets go of the hoop. And does the celebration on the way back, which we'll find out what that relates to. Maybe some Cape Verdean bird of some description.
Cape Verdean bird? Maybe I should lie.
Wildlife. Who knows? We will find out for you. Great job by Cape Verde. 68-43.
Well, Ivan Almeida said they would look forward to playing in front of this. It's like, what else do you want to do? You go to the AfroBasket, you always want to play the hosts.
The biggest games, and they have really risen to the occasion. This game with 30% from 2 from 3-point range.
Well, they got to make their move now. Gasana for 3.
Just to go a bit long this time.
That's more like it. Kazanetsa rather puts it up and in.
Yeah.
It's all about steals and points.
They've got to play defense. 90 feet now, go after everything. If they want to win this group, it's now or never.
You can see it only takes one play to get the crowd excited. Ivan Almeida. And the pass goes out of bounds. At no time tonight has Ivan Almeida been any part of this game, you feel like. And that's not a criticism of him, it's just that tonight it hasn't been required.
No points, 2 turnovers, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. But you can hear the crowd, and this is what they were like in game 1 and 2. We can hardly hear ourselves think.
Kazanetsa, he hits a 3 and he's fouled. I'll tell you what, it's a good thing he's still in the game after that incident with Correa.
What?
And Paul Kagame looking very presidential up there and perhaps transmitting that self-belief into his team.
But what made that shot was the disguise on the pass by Kenny Gasana, helping his team in whatever way he can. It's not just about the points. Great pass, and Kazanetsa, 4-point.
Oh, and he goes up!
Oh!
A 5-point trip down the floor. Prince Ibeh excels at that, doesn't he?
No box out. Prince Ibeh rises above the hoop for the putback.
And this crowd is humming all of a sudden. Chance of defense ringing throughout the Kigali arena. Shobozois guarding Xavier. Joel Almeida has it knocked out of his hands. It goes to Mendonça off the rim, a chance to run. They get it up to Casanetza.
Yeah.
And two more, and Rwanda needs to call a timeout. The real Rwanda has finally arrived at the party.
What a turnaround. So he's got the 3 points. And look at this. Bonus. Goes over the top of Eddie Tavares. And the whole of the Kigali arena erupted as Prince Ibe throws it down.
And look at this, the layup after the full court pass from Shobazwa up to Casanetza, who, quite frankly, folks, other than that one incident where he came down with the elbow on Correa's head, has been an X factor tonight.
He's been absolutely fantastic. Casanetza 12 points, 1 rebound. Let's listen to coach. Just
Casanetza with a team high 14 points. So what you don't have from Gasana tonight, really you have from Casanetza, and that's how you have to look at it. And the good news for Rwanda is there's 8 minutes and 11 seconds remaining.
Yeah, total turnaround. They're leading the fourth 9-0. They're making big plays. Great defense. They're a step quicker on D, and Cape Verde have just frozen for a moment. They need to get back on track.
And they called the foul on Shobazwa. Czechs are arguing that Xavier was leading with his forearm. They don't want Tavares to hang out down low. Here's Mendonça, gets swatted. And it doesn't matter because Mendonça charged into Shobazwa, who with Casanetza and Prince Ibe are suddenly turning this game around.
Mendonça, great defense again by Shobazwa. He just puts his body on the line, falls to the ground as Mendonça turns. And everything going Rwanda's way right now.
And your point about even if they don't win, they need to get that feel back of playing Rwandan basketball. And they're getting it back right now.
Yeah, agreed.
And Pollo, Shobazwa for 3. Yay!
Oh!
Do you believe? 13 points to deficit.
Jean-Jacques put Shobazwa doing it at both ends of the floor. Awesome basketball from Rwanda.
Xavier from the arc. Tavares leans over. Shobazwa, or rather Emporio, couldn't quite get to the basketball in time, and Xavier has it again. He launches, nope. He passes to Mendonça. That's off to the right. Shobazwa, he has a man open. And the basketball is going to go. He was trying to get it to Gasana. I mean, I just want to go out there and just shake the hand of Shobazwa, give him a high five. Is he inspirational or what? The hustle.
Yeah, he is inspiration to Rwandans.
And look at the good sportsmanship from Mendonça helping him up. That's recognition of respect for the effort. Yeah. And Mendonça, meanwhile, goes out, and
Cape Verde
Joel Almeida
Jeff.
comes back in. And that's a great steal by Prince Ibe. Again, another break. Casanetza, he catches it, he goes up. Rwanda, are you kidding me?
This is the joy of Rwandan basketball is back. Great bounce pass from Gasana to Casanetza, who is a star.
Rwanda has already called a timeout to try to stabilize things. He's made his substitution, and Xavier hits a huge 3. Wow.
It's probably the biggest 3 Cape Verde have hit tonight. Xavier stepping into the 3 and knocking it down. Massive for the blue team.
Gasana goes hard, puts up a tough shot, and earns a trip to the free throw line. He was hoping to get a 3-point play, but he'll settle for a couple of free throws. And the good thing is, it stops the clock as well.
Yeah, that's a good outcome. Joel Almeida he's got his hands up well, but he just didn't quite move his feet the whole way through that defensive sequence. Kasana starting to affect the game, Jeff, slowly but surely.
The belief that this Rwanda team has in itself, even facing the adversity that they have tonight with this massive deficit, trailing by as many as 27 points.
Yeah.
Imagine. Most teams would have been run out of the gym by then. Look at that. Shobazwa takes it away. He's going to go in. A layup. Kigali is going crazy. It's a 10-point game.
This is an unreal turnaround. Shobazwa at the forefront again. Great steal from the blind side, and he makes the layup.
And perhaps a little fragile at the playmaker position. And look at Prince Ibe again. 3-on-1 break. Like a bullet out of the gun. Oh, oh, Cornell with a terrific block, but a foul was called. And judging from his reaction, look at this. Prince Ibe blocked Xavier, and then the other way.
Look at that. That's all ball.
I can't understand why that was called. You feel for Cape Verde on that one.
Mendes, great effort on the block, but everything's going Rwandan's way. It's a sea of yellow.
Maybe the basketball gods will make their decision and he'll miss these free throws.
Yeah,
Kazanetsa.
I think he got enough of the ball there, Mendes.
I mean, it's you're running out of superlatives for the play of Kazanetsa tonight. Well, he has been sensational, 17 points.
I've got to give a lot of credit to Coach Cheksar. The way he's managed this game, so they've got the right players on.
Well, he's been great at that the entire tournament. All 3 games, he knows his personnel.
Yeah.
Incredible, folks. They trailed by 27 points. Correa into the corner. Xavier for 3. Tavares, huge rebound. It comes down. Kasana getting his hand on it. Now baseline, Joel Almeida, and Prince Ibe sealed it again. Xavier, quick pass goes off the hands of Mendes.
That's a tough pass to catch, Jeff. That really fizzled in. And Rwanda are just running Cape Verde off everything, and they're just playing out of control a bit here, Cape Verde.
And Ivan Almeida must not be right tonight because he would be in the game.
Yeah, they need his offense and
they need his playmaking ability. And Gasana goes up and was attempting to get a foul called.
Well, if that had gone in, I think the roof would have gone off the stadium. Even Almeida, I'm sure he wants to be out there.
Oh, look at Shabazwa. Look at that. Kazanetsa and Xavier tried to foul. It's a good thing he didn't. It might have been unsportsmanlike. Xavier reached out.
Yeah. Well,
irrepressible, refuse to lose. Rwanda.
Yeah, well said. And look at this. Yeah, a lot of arm. And Kazanetsa, he created that situation on the fast break. He attacked. Tavares is back, but hey, I'm going to attack. I'm going to finish. And if I don't finish, I'm going to the line, and Carrera's off. And again, their defense, just Xavier not ready, not aware of who's around him, and the turnover happens. And still plenty of time for the things to turn around, and even Almeida is in, as he got something to offer for Cape Verde. We've hardly seen Habimana, and that's the key thing for Rwanda. They've got so many weapons that we're finding out about over these 3 games. And tonight, it's Kazanetsa.
Well, he's a hometown boy from Kigali.
Well, it makes it even more special for the fans here tonight.
Takes his time, makes both. 6-point deficit. Ivan Almeida has checked back in as Trovoada searches for a way to change the tide.
Full court pressure from Rwanda here.
Just 20 years of age. Kazanetsa.
Oh, gosh.
Oh boy.
Should have kicked it ideally, but it's tough in the heat of the moment. Shabazwa was wide open, but you can't criticise the lad. He is being awesome.
Xavier looks for an opening. Don't forget they got Robbins on the bench as a potential sub. Ivan Almeida. Tavares not able to control it, and it goes over to Rwanda.
Good look for Evan Almeida. He would have been looking to knock that down, but again, he spent a lot of time on the bench. And if he's not feeling 100%, he's just got to tough it out for his country here.
Here's Kazanetsa again. Puts it on the deck. Goes in, gets blocked. This time by Mendonça.
And they're just giving the ball to him and letting him off the leash. Just like with some of the other games we've had. Adero, who had been a support player for Kenya, then just took off in their last game. Kazanetsa's doing it for Rwanda.
Kasana gets the baseline, and Xavier almost with the steals. Shoulders, wow! And now it's a 4-point game. They've got the score. Cape Verde, or this Rwandan team, is going to surpass them. And now the ball gets through the legs of Tavares. Kazanetsa comes forward.
They've got numbers, and now they're just going to bring it out.
Kasana hands it back. Presibe.
Wow, what fortitude and defense from Tavares.
Yeah, it was the Tavares that stood tall and certainly impacted the shot. Mendonça pump fake. He tried to get the free throws.
Well, they've learned from the first quarter. They run him off the three-point line, so all he can do is throw up a tough shot.
Kazanetsa again. Oh, Ivan Almeida sneaks in there, knocks it away, pulls up on the break. Oh, wow. Talk about. And now he engages in the crowd, tells everybody to quiet down.
Yeah.
Maybe not a good idea. No. 74-67. Here it is again.
Yeah, but not enough spacing. He's line side defense there from Almeida, and cool and calm. Looks over at his brother Joel. Says, no, I've got this. It's about time I delivered for the team and for my country. And perfect rotation, and knocks it down, Jeff.
That is a sign of a champion right there. Struggling for fitness, knows he has to go in, and he goes out and makes a play like that.
We down 7. We are down 7. We only have 1 foul. They have 5 fouls. You want to go to the free throw line? Hey, this is the play. 1 here, 5 comes screen. 3, 2, 4 is here. That's what I'm asking. Run this and run. Hey, let's go, guys. Let's go. Who are we?
Well, Eddie Tavares, even though he hasn't been dominating of late, he has been terrific, and another double-double for him. 14 points, 11 rebounds, still have 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go, and it's worth remembering, he really didn't play in the second quarter.
Oh, sat out a lot of their players in the second quarter. The other guys stepped up and really built the lead, and now you've got your starters on the floor, and for Cape Verde, and now William Robbins is in as well, Jeff. It's all set up for a thriller.
Shabazwa. Well, it's a brave man to take Kazanetsa out the way he was playing, that's for sure. Here's Shabazwa for 3. And Tavares, and good hands. You know, 27 points is a lot to come back from. And you could go on a huge run, as Rwanda did, and they were still down 4 points.
Yeah.
Incredibly.
Now 7, so maybe that 3 will settle Cape Verde down.
Well, he's going to pull up. He's not going to wait around.
Oh,
unbelievable.
Almeida, great play. Looks over towards us. And
he definitely wants to be the villain.
Yeah, sure. And 27-point lead. They were in total control. Now they're getting some sort of grip on this game again.
Well, the pass to Robbins. He puts up a three, gets it right back.
Yeah. The big players are coming to the party, Jeff, in the biggest of moments in this game. Great.
Oh, good D from Prince eBay. Up ahead to Gasana.
Oh!
And they're going to count it. And they need to be careful. They don't want to get a technical, Cape Verde.
Well, that all started from the sloppy pass.
Okay, he's going to talk about it with the referee. Here it is again.
Yes.
Ooh. I'm not even sure he touched it. Oh.
Yeah, it was going down, I think.
I don't think so. I think he got it before he even released it.
Well,
I think that's a real break for Rwanda.
Again, I think Gasana's capable of throwing it down. I think that if he'd thrown it down, then it takes away any issues. But
so they give him the basket. Big moment in the game. Don't forget that. Excellent hustle by Tavares to get back. And Joel Almeida back to Ivan Almeida. The ball goes through his hands. He's got to be careful with Chobazwa, who almost gets to it. He got his hand on the ball. And now Ivan Almeida. Boy, dangerous moments. What a... Oh, boy, he passes it right into the hands of William Robbins. Chobazwa for three. Ndizai into the game. Big, important rebound by Xavier. And Ivan Almeida.
Yeah, Ivan Almeida's got to sharpen up with those passes and that ball handling as well. Xavier's got to take responsibility, even though he's had his issues as well in this onslaught from Rwanda.
If you go back and replay, you'll see that they did not get it over, I think, before the 8 seconds, looking at the shot clock. So that just goes to show how these things do even out.
Yeah, sure.
1:06 to go. Cape Verde looking to deliver the knockout punch, the dagger, looking to seal the deal. Xavier drives in, gets the layup to go. Is that going to be it? Back to a 7-point game.
You know, and this has all happened. Of course, Robbins has knocked down the three as well when he's come in. But they took Kazanetsa off, and then Cape Verde have hit a couple of shots.
Oh boy, you're living dangerously if you're going to take him on. Now Gasana puts it up. And I think Cape Verde have wobbled considerably. Oh, and that's a foul on Mendonça. And he helps up. Definitely the best.
Almeida is putting his team under unnecessary pressure.
Yeah.
Come on. Evan, wake up. You know, he's at 2 massive threes, but then he's turned it over a couple of times as well. He'd be frustrated when he watches the film tape.
Well, where there's hope, there's life, and certainly there's hope here in the Kigali Arena that something special might happen over the last 41.4 seconds. Hey, listen, comebacks have come from this depth, from this amount of time. So this is Ivan Almeida's last three, and watch the reaction when he looks up at the crowd. He says, "Quiet down, people, quiet down." I tell you what, that is inviting trouble.
Yeah. Total confidence in his own ability. He's been sitting on the bench for quite a while.
I'm not even sure the Rwandans saw that.
I have 2 fouls.
They might have booed him.
I can give 2 more fouls.
Just 14 minutes for Ivan Almeida.
If they want to shoot, foul. And I have 1 more foul and 1 more timeout. All right? So I'm looking for 2 points. Attack the basket. They have 5 fouls. Attack the basket. Attack. I need a foul. Go for the free throw. Is that help? Go the ball out. You have to play smart now. Worry.
Game of 2 halves this, with Cape Verde in total control for 2 halves, 2 quarters, and much of the third as well, and then Rwanda have burst back, winning the 4th quarter 29-11. But are they going to run out of time? Even Almeida's come off the bench, hit a couple of threes, but he's also turned it over a couple of times.
Vital free throws. Getting you back to 6. No, this thing isn't over yet.
Sheikh Sar says one timeout and one foul to give.
And when it does come time to foul, who do you foul? I'm not even sure I would. I think I would risk just playing my best defense because they create havoc. They wreak havoc with their defense, especially Chauvezrois.
Yeah. Just keep swiping away at the ball. Double team. Good job by Prince Ebae. Whoa.
And Desai bowled into Ivan Almeida.
Great sportsmanship between these two clubs. They are just going toe-to-toe between these two countries. Just really shows you exactly what international basketball and AfroBasket is all about, or what should be all about. It wasn't quite the same between Tunisia and Egypt. A lot of tetchiness and emotion in that one.
Ivan Almeida gets on the baseline. Well, they've got a foul if they don't get the steal. And they foul Xavier.
Yeah.
So tonight, Jeff Xavier has come. Can you tell me what he's done?
12 points.
Sorry, that's it. Now
6 rebounds.
Now there's Ivan Almeida that's going to have to shoot the free throws.
Yeah. He just shoots the three-pointer to warm up. They really believed, I think we all believed for quite a while in that second half comeback by Rwanda that they could do it, but even Almeida has come on off the bench, knocked down 2 big threes. Now he's knocking down the free throws, showing his worth even in limited minutes.
Yep, it was crunch time and he hit him. He was shooting only 50%, 58% rather at the line before those two. He had hit 10 of 17, so with 18 seconds left, 7 seconds remaining. It still isn't over, folks. Don't go away.
A lot can happen, and let's listen in.
One is here. We have a 5, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So 3 has the ball here. If they deny it, it's fine. 5 come and takes the ball. 2 go out, pass to 2 and follow, screen for him. Look for the 3-point shot. Okay? Now anytime we foul, they have a free throw now because we foul very badly. You don't play defense, just come foul like this. But they have to foul. Let's go, gents. Where do you want to go? Let's go, make it through. Who are we?
You know, in a way, even if they don't win it, and we talked about the importance of this, at least getting back to that feel, and they have returned to that feel of Rwandan basketball tonight. And I guess it would be an added bonus, really, for Rwandan basketball fans if they end up making the quarterfinals, because they would get to watch their team play an extra game. And maybe in the long run, if they get that extra game, it actually helps them. If you want to lose a game, you want to lose it now. You don't want to lose it in the knockout round. Kasana drives, puts it up, and misses, and Mendonça rebounds it. And Ndizé fouls. So Cape Verde, with 8.5 seconds remaining, have appeared to have done what they needed to do tonight. They started strong. You know, it's not going to be every night that you're going to hit as many threes as you did. They did tonight. And maybe if there's a national team that needed to skip the qualification for the quarterfinals, it was them.
Yeah.
They go straight to the quarterfinals. And they are a dangerous team. They've got an elite center, Sheikh Sar, watching. I'm sure he'll be proud of his team tonight because they gave everything.
Yeah, they were really struggling first half, but what a comeback. And when they're playing Rwandan basketball in the flow, all over the floor defense, they are a joy to watch.
I thought Prince Ebae actually played better tonight. So there are a lot of positives from this performance, but even more positives for Cape Verde, who accomplished their mission of beating the hosts here in Kigali, and on top of it, they get to the quarterfinals. They have done what they needed to do, and it is a big moment for Cape Verde in basketball. You better believe that. 82-74, Cape Verde win it over Rwanda. Well, 82-74, and you look at the three-point shooting, 13 in the end, just 3 more. Threes were made by Cape Verde. It seems like a lot more, in fact. But ultimately, those free throws were crucial for them down the stretch.
Yep, big
rebounding. Cape Verde much better, but look at the turnovers, and that's what helped Rwanda get back in the game.
Yeah, top scorers. Kazanetsa got taken out while the run was still ongoing. 18 points, Mpoyo 13. Shibozwa with an inspirational 11 points. Almeida 16, Mendonça and Tavares the leading scorers. But both teams have thrilled us in this group stages. They've been involved in amazing games, in 3 amazing games. And tonight they went head-to-head, and Cape Verde, 27-point lead. It proved too much in the end for Rwanda. But Sheikh Sarr has seen a lot of his roster tonight. Kazanetsa delivers. Gasana had to fight through some adversity. The whole team had to. But the country is still with, very much so, with this Rwandan basketball team. They will go into the classification for the quarterfinal. An extra game there. Cape Verde straight there, and that gives them an extra day's rest. Wow. What a game.
It was indeed. I think everybody, even with the loss, they'll be look back on this as a memorable night in African basketball, in Rwandan basketball, and certainly those people, those great people watching back in Cape Verde will be so proud of their team for once again playing for their country and coming out and putting them on the map.
Yeah, well, to have a 27-point lead and then to see it whittled down to 5, and it was all going against them. Evan Almeida's on the bench. He comes in and knocks down 2 outrageous threes, quietens the crowd, and Cape Verde managed to hang on. But Rwanda can be so proud of the way they've played over these 3 games. Shibozwa 11 points, Robbins 10 still, even with limited minutes. 18 points for Kazanetsa in 18 minutes. He is a star. Didn't see Habimana only for 5 minutes today. A couple of rebounds, a couple of assists. We know how well he can play. So Sheikh Sarr knows his roster now very well. Who can deliver at what time? And eBay, Prince eBay, they may have to promote him to king after this performance and that block.
And
look at that. Look at that. Unreal. Right over the top of Tavares. And it's so much fun and just inspirational to watch this Rwandan team when they go off for an all run. I don't think Coach Travada thought the same, as Kazanetsa just running layups. Shibozwa with a 3 from the corner, having it come along the baseline. Gasana bounce pass across. Kazanetsa again, they just let him off the leash, and that's a great steal. And again, Xavier not sure where the defense is, and then he's blocked by Prince eBay. And again, Kazanetsa with the foul, with the layup and the foul. Look at that, Xavier. Not a great idea on that occasion, taking it in with Prince eBay. And there's a great block by Coronel, we thought. I think when the referees review that, unless his off-arm was, I don't think it would be his off-arm because that was away from the player. It was his left hand on the ball. Gasana, what a pass. He just about got to Shibozwa. He wasn't going to miss that. He's great from mid-range. He's great from behind the arc. He's inspirational on defense. He's an inspiration to the Rwandan people and the Rwandan basketball fans. But look at Ivan, the terrible. That's how Rwanda will look at him. Rwanda will look at him. Even the great for Cape Verde. Hats off to even Almeida, and that's toughness, the toughness that his brother's given him that he spoke so passionately about.
Yes, it was. Well, here they are, the Group A standings. Cape Verde go to 2-1. They finish top. They go straight to the quarterfinals. Rwanda and Angola finish second and third, respectively, and advance to the qualification for the quarterfinals. What a wonderful night of basketball, at least for those fans watching from Cape Verde and all neutrals. And Rwanda, no doubt, they'll be back. Cape Verde winning 82-74 over Rwanda. Thanks, everybody.